Hi guys, quick video on what's happened, where I'm at with this YouTube thing, what's going on. Pretty much everything. I'm trying not to look at the screen, which is incredibly hard. I get distracted incredibly easily, but back to this. So this is a hard video. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing because I know it's stupid. The first part is stupid. The next part's going to get a little bit more serious, then we'll talk. But basically, first part is I'm embarrassed to say this, but I do not know how to delete videos off my channel. And there are some videos I'm planning on deleting. Now, the ones I plan on deleting have to do with me and Jack, obviously. I don't want this YouTube channel to have bad blood. I have no disrespect towards Jack, but I agree with what he said. He said in one of his videos that he wanted to delete the videos that he did of me. So I'm just going to do the right thing and do the same thing back. The next part is a little more serious. It was so easy doing this when it was just my family and friends, but the whole world. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's the way I cope with pretty much everything these days. You gotta laugh and take everything as a joke if you want to stay sane during the COVID era. And I do mean everything. I'm non-binary, and I've been having to deal with this. I felt stuck in the wrong, kind of like the wrong body, and I've never known who I really was. It started all in year 6, and before then I just didn't pay really any attention at all towards this sort of thing. But I think it's vital to mention this. I was advised against doing this with a few other people in my life, but to be frank, when it comes to people that don't know me, I don't care what they think, I don't care what they do, because if they end up hurting me or doing something, that's their mistake. I mean, yeah, I get hurt in the process, I completely get it, I don't want the people around me to suffer, but still, that's them throwing their lives away, them making the wrong decisions, whether they believe it or not is not the truth, it's not the reality. If they believe that it's doing something good in the world or whatever, and they go ahead and do it, the fact is that this world, it doesn't matter what's what, that would be it for them, they would, and there's no changing that. And the only people that think there is changing it are crazy people who don't know the truth of reality. And honestly, I've been looking up to a lot of people lately, even if they are younger than me, or whether they're older or not, or whether they're the same age. And it's because they had the strength to do what I couldn't. As a non-binary person myself, the names that I'm about to mention are a couple of the people that I look up to. I don't know them personally, nor have I met them, but knowing people like that, who are widely open on the internet, and I enjoy their content. I looked up to them because when I felt like I had nowhere to go and no one to talk to about this, because it's the sort of thing that I prefer to talk about in person when it comes to my friends, I just went and looked up their video, and it calmed me straight down, and I owe them. I feel like I do. Well, I don't owe them, but you know what? I'm gonna come out and say it. The two people that I'm thinking of right now is I believe his name is Sam Collins, and Samantha Lux. They both do reaction videos, and they seem like very nice people, and they inspired me a hell of a lot more than some of the people that I've met in real life, which is saying something, because a lot of the people in my life right now, including my best friends in the entire world, I look up to them more than anything else. And the things that they've been through, and I've been through with them, not going to say anything without their permission, of course, but my view on it is that it's admirable to do something brave and courageous, to go through something and proudly notice it as a battle scar. Whether it's a mental battle scar or not, bearing it with pride is what the human race is really all about in my eyes. It's always been that way. Life is going to be cruel. If you manage to survive with minimal damage, something that is traumatic or anything like that, wear it proud like a battle scar if you can't get rid of it, mental or not. And that's what I've been inspired to do by so many people, and I love them all. My last cover wasn't the greatest. It was probably the worst, but it was meant to be one take. I could not bring myself to make another version. I was tired the whole day, got all the lyrics mixed up and jumbled up because I haven't heard the song in ages, and it was the first time, and it was one take. But I do plan on remixing covers that I failed. Terrible or decent, or just made it into decent. I plan on remixing them as soon as I've improved on that song and performing it, or whether I've just gotten more talented or more accurate with the high pitch, low pitch. Honestly, this is just me documenting my own experiences with singing. Music's kind of one of my favourite things in the world. It has been ever since I was a little kid. So that's where we're at right now. I'm currently practicing a lot of songs, and I always get nervous before a video. Something I never told anyone. But I pulled through it anyway. And as you may have noticed, I am at my dad's. So, I'm probably not going to be uploading a hell of a lot while I'm up here, but when I get back down, it might be another story. I don't know. I'll see how I feel then. I've been confronted with a lot of things in my life, personally, as of late, which is the reason I had to stop recording. One of the other reasons, as I'm sure Jack, if he is watching this, he'll probably understand, is the beef between us is now over and put behind us, so to speak, in my eyes. But I lost a good friend, and it was due to misunderstandings and us not being able to get along because of those misunderstandings, and I am very upset about that. Jack wasn't a bad friend. He never was. He was one of the best friends I've ever had, and I feel like I was the one that screwed up. Yeah, I got salty in the end and all that, but this last part is a message towards Jack and the main beef between us. You don't have to sit through it, but I feel like it has to be mentioned, and I can't really do this in person not because of COVID, but because it's hard to contact him. This is just an easier way. Jack, whatever happened. We're just going to have to let it go. Okay, and this video will be staying up. It's the only one that I feel like should stay up because of the other reasons I have. Jack, what you said to me and raised a good point, but the truth is, I use my things to get away from my struggles in life because I've never known who I was, what I wanted to do in my life, and the people that helped me are slowly fading away, and I feel like I'm slowly losing them, and the people that are staying, can't stay around for long for their own personal reasons, which I completely understand and get. It is reasonable as a human desire. It is life, and there's nothing we can change about it. I just wish that you could understand how I felt, how I still feel about what I've had to go through. So you could feel how sorry I am. For a good while, we were good friends, and then we became acquaintances with Beef, and then we became kind of enemies, but kind of not. Then we became acquaintances with Beef again. Now I don't know what is happening, whether we're friendly acquaintances or what. I would appreciate it if you did leave a comment if you do see this video. However, while all my other videos will be getting deleted on you, as soon as I can figure out what to do, because my iPad is glitching whenever I try to do it. So whenever I get that fixed, I will do it, and then this will be over, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. Now, I have got to go. That was easier than I thought and anticipated, actually, so bye. Also, in the future, I might be having to change my YouTube name, but I'm not sure, like, what to do there, because I've tried it before, but it was so frustrating I couldn't do it. Oh, and on top of that, I'll be changing my PlayStation username at that point in time, so that might cause some frustration with me losing some data, so. But this will only happen if my personal things if my personal things go through earlier than expected, or if something ends up happening. But yeah, a lot of my life is going to change starting from this moment onwards. You're going to start seeing more differences in my life, and the reason I'm making this video is so that people don't have to get involved, and people don't want to get involved. I don't want to put my life out on the air for people to get involved, and if they do so anyway, that's their choice. If they want to make a poor decision and throw away like a few seconds of their lives complaining about stuff they don't understand, then that's fine. They're not bothering me. They know nothing about me. They know nothing about what I've been through. They can go ahead and do as they please there because, well, it's their life. And if they're choosing to throw it away, that's their choice. Who am I to judge? But who are they to judge me? So I'll just ignore them. As for Jack, I would love to get back in touch, become friends again, but I don't think that is in the cards, at least not yet. But please, Jack, if you are watching this, I might actually ask Matthew to message you so that you do watch this. Please, no hard, no foul. I wish you the best. You were a good friend while I had you as one. So, see you later, since I don't have a lot of time left.